Thanks for checking out Dollar Store Artwork on YouTube. And what we're going to do today is we're going to make some texture paste as suggested by Dollar for a Zombie and Jennifer Smith on the Gesso video. So, as everyone has probably already gathered, I can't stand the smell of baby powder. I was originally going to do the baby powder texture paste with this, but Jennifer Smith offered an interesting little alternative that I think we're going to try out and see if it works. Using baking soda, which is even cheaper than baby powder. It's only 89 cents as opposed to $1. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. What we're going to need is we're going to need our dollar store white glue. Now right now is a really great time to pick this up. It's the back to school time period, so all of the Targets, Walmarts, whatever, are going to be putting this stuff on clearance. It'll be cheaper for the better brand than it will be to buy the dollar store stuff. So go and pick that up while it all goes clearance. We're going to need a happy dappy little jar with a lid and some baking soda. And if you want to add color to this, you can. Now, I normally don't. I like to keep mine white and then paint over top of it later. But you can add some basic colors to it if you'd like. Alright, let's get started. Are you ready, guys? I'm ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this about halfway up. And just by eye is fine. Then we're going to top it off with glue. That's it. It's amazing how easy some of these can be, you know. I mean, texture paste is ridiculously overpriced. Doesn't that look just lovely? Now, obviously the cheaper glues are going to not do quite as well as far as setting. It's going to take longer to set, and as far as drawing a certain color, I wouldn't count on anything there. Then we need something to mix with. This is a chopstick from lunch today. I'm just going to keep mixing until we get this all kind of worked in. And you'll actually feel it start to tighten up a bit. Don't be concerned if some little bubbles come up. That's perfectly fine. And there we go. So, before anyone asks, what texture paste is used for is creating a texture on a canvas. A few years ago, one of the pieces I had in the Aspen Museum of Art wound up using kind of a spiked ridge texture that took me hours upon hours to do just because I didn't use texture paste. I actually wound up whipping the acrylic paint. It's one of those live and learn type of things. This makes that a lot easier. So, you're going onto a canvas, you can just, you know, give it that little bit of hold and texture that you want so you can get that bumpy surface. That's what this is for. If you really want to smother the stuff on there, you can start to work it and create, you know, an initial layer, and then once you get that layer, you can start to spike it up. This is one of those pre-base things. You want to do this around the same point where you're doing your gesso. So before you prime your canvas with paint, but after the gessoing. So you get that nice texture right off the bat. Now, of course, you can apply this in between layers, but you will want to cover this up with another paint afterwards. So we are going to get this spiked down towards the end. We're going to have all of our waypoints going towards this corner here. And we are going to let that dry. I'll post an update with how this winds up coming out. So then we just leave it sit. And, well, here we go. This is what the texture paste wound up coming out like. It's nice and thick. It's got a very good texture to it. And we'll go ahead and paint over this and make it into a fine piece of art. Thanks again for the comments that led to making this video. Hope you like it. Have a great day. If this comes in useful to you at all, please like the video. Thanks.